Hello and welcome to the webinar today. This is for NAN Gold members and it's getting started with your newsletters. As a NAN Gold member, you can get 2 newsletters from us every month that you can send on to your clients. If you're a Gold member and you're not getting those newsletters right now, you need to get a hold of us or you need to get a hold of Stormy at NAN and let them know that you want them. This is me. I'm Howard Flint. I'm president of Ghost Partner. We're a content marketing firm out of the Atlanta area. And here's my contact information. It's my email, our Facebook page, my Twitter handle. We work with hundreds of pro advisors across the country with newsletters like what we're going to show you today. We also do custom blogging, website work, any kind of brand marketing, social media marketing. We can help you. So what I want to talk about today is the 2 newsletters you get as a NAN Gold member. You get the QBC, which is a monthly tips and tricks written for the beginning to intermediate user of QuickBooks Desktop, and then a newsletter that we do specifically and exclusively for NAN Gold members. It's called Extra, and it's a monthly article on Intuit services like payroll, merchant services, point of sale, etc. Now, you don't have to use both newsletters every month. You may find that the QuickBooks newsletter is useful every month, but maybe Extra you're only sending out every few months when there's a service we're covering that you want to send out. That is your option. But the idea with both these newsletters and the idea in general with content marketing is that you're using content, useful information that you're sending out to your clients or maybe some of your prospects, posting to your social media and website that helps brand your name as, in this case, a QuickBooks expert or an Intuit products expert. That's the idea with these newsletters. You can get the newsletters every month in 2 formats, Constant Contact and Microsoft Word. We recommend Constant Contact, and that's not just because we're a platinum solution provider, but we think it's the best way to send out newsletters. It's the easiest way, most straightforward. It's the way you can make your newsletter look good. You can brand it to yourself, and you can do tracking reports. You can publish your content to social media at the same time you send out emails. We're going to show you that in a little bit. We just think it's the best, and we're going to show you towards the end here how you can at least try Constant Contact for free to see how you like using the newsletters and that. The idea with constant content marketing is that you're going out on a regular basis, in this case every month, via email and social media. That helps brand you to your current clients. Your best source of new business is more business from new clients, because new clients, when they love what you do, spread the word about you, and they spread the word across social media. So that's the idea with these newsletters. We want to make this as simple as possible. You could probably write these newsletters yourselves, but it takes time and you have to be consistent. That's why we do it, and that's why if you're a Gold member, you get these every month. You also get to put these out to the benefit of the search engines as well. Ideally, how this works is the newsletters get loaded into Constant Contact, and then they can be pushed out simultaneously to email and social media. That's the best way to do it, and it's the most simple way to do it. So here's how it works. And first of all, we're going to go into Microsoft Word. Okay, here's the newsletter, the way it looks when we send it to you. What we do is we send you an email once a month with your newsletters, and there'll be a link, and you'll download this Word version. It's just Word. You can edit it, you can do it, you can change the font, you can change the color, whatever you want to do. You can get rid of our logo and put your own logo there. You can add your own logo over here, whatever you want to do. You can type ABC Inc. You can put your information there. You can upload your logo. It's very, very simple. Once you're done with this, you go and you can export it. I'm in I'm in Office 2013, so I'm going to go export and create a PDF. And I can create a PDF. It does that. And I'm going to cancel that one because I already got one done. And it looks like this when you got it done. You can add your logo, you can add a special message, anything you want to do. It's right there and it's available for you to do. You can also, if you want to copy this into, let's say, your WordPress website, you can just copy and paste, take it in there. When we send this to you, we also send you the screenshots separately. So you can upload those images separately. So that's Microsoft Word. It's very, very simple, but to send it out by email, you'd have to attach a PDF or attach a PDF to your website, and we think there's a better way to do it. So what I wanted to go next to is Constant Contact. So here's Constant Contact. This is a test account we've got. It'll say welcome to you up here. And this is what it looks like when the newsletters come into your account. Okay? So there's extra and there's QVC. And all you have to do is either click on this link or you can click over here to edit. So I'm going to edit this. Now, it's very simple. Once you're in here, everything is editable. As you can see, when I mouse over, there's these little boxes, and they allow me to edit it. So let's go down here into the article and work our way back up. Here's the article. I can either click on the pencil, or I can just click in the article, and I can go in here and do anything I want. I can say, hello, and I can swipe that, and I can tell it that I want a different font, and I want it to be gigantic, and I want it to be red, and I need it to be underlined. If that's what you want, you can do it. And there it is, and I can save it, make any changes I want. There's the screenshots, there's the caption, everything is there for you, okay? Working our way back up, actually we'll go all the way up to the top. This very top bar you can click on, right here, is where you can edit or change the subject. So here you can change the subject and make it anything you want. We give you a subject, which is basically the title of the article, but you can change that. You can change who it comes from. If everyone knows you as your name, you can have it come from Howard Flint. Or if they know your company, then just have it come from your company name. Whatever you want to do there. And then the from email address. Maybe they know from you, or you want to create a special newsletters at ghostpartner.com. However you want to do it, all you have to do is verify additional email addresses. You can do that with this little green plus sign. Let's say I wanted to be able to send this from Katie at our office. Katie at ghostpartner.com. If I click this verify button, it sends a quick email to Katie, and then Katie can click on the email. It says verify your email. She clicks on it, and that's verified, and now I can send from Katie at Ghost Partner. Very simple to do. There's a permission reminder. Let's say you're just starting to do this newsletter, and your clients have never gotten an email newsletter from you before. What you may want to do is put a permission reminder and just say, hi, you're getting this newsletter because you're a client of ours, and we'd like to send you this every month. Please add our email address to your address book or your safe list so we don't end up in your spam box. This is completely editable. You can say whatever it is you want up there. We recommend that you do the web page version. You've seen this before, where at the top there's a link that says having trouble viewing this. Click here, and there's a web page version of it. And then we definitely want to make sure you click this, and this is the social share links. And that's so, and I'll show you when I say OK, and I preview this, it'll make more sense. Go up here, and I'm going to preview. So that's what it looks like. We've got the from, the subject, where it replies, having trouble viewing this. It'll show up in an email page, or a web page. And there's that reminder. We can take that in or out. There's always this, which is you may unsubscribe if you no longer wish to get our emails. We have to make that. And then there's this social share. This is for the people who get your email. You want them to be able to like it to their Facebook page, or post it to their LinkedIn, tweet it, or like it and post it to their Facebook page. So they could like it, or they could also post this article to their Facebook page and say, hey, here's a great article from my accountant. Some of you may find this useful. That's the idea, in that they spread it out to their network, some of your good work, so that spreads your brand out to those people. Okay? So I'm going to go back from here. So that's where the header options. Now at the top, we put the QVC logo in there just to help you with some branding if you want it known as the QVC newsletter you send out. You are welcome to take that out if you want. You can put your logo there. We've got a box over here for your logo if you want. And all I did was I moused over it and I clicked in it. And I swiped that. Now I'm going to go over here and I see images, okay? I'm going to take this image, and I can take this plus and I can drag an image over here, okay? Now I don't have any images in this test account, so I'm going to go upload a new image. So you've probably done this on other sites. You just have to upload an image. And here we've got our logo right there. Boom. That uploads our logo. And I'm going to give it a description. I'm just going to say Ghost Logo. I'm going to say Done. Now, when I mouse over this, I can simply insert it right there. But what I want to do is customize it, and I'll show you what I mean. I'm really not going to do much with the image. But what I want to do is I want to make sure that image connects back to my website. That's a best practice. Whenever you're putting some sort of image in there, especially any branding image, you want that to click over to your website. So I put the website in there, and now I'm going to insert it. All right, there it is. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that, so I can just undo, and there it is, and I can save that. All right, I'm going to go back in here because it still says add your logo. And I want to take that out, so I'm just going to delete that. And I say save. Okay, so now it's QVC, and it's got your logo right there. Now I can go down here. This is just a text box, just like we did down here. So I can just click in there. I can go 1, 2, 3 Main Street, Anytown, USA, and I can put a phone number here. I can put an email or a website here, and then I can put or a website email address, whatever I want to put here, I can put. Okay, and then we can just save that. I can change the font, the color, the size. I can do anything I want with that. Okay, and I just save that, and that's there. Okay, let's say though we have training or we have some special events we want to do, and I really want to add some blocks of text somewhere in the top here. So I'm going to go over to this section here called blocks. And I really just want a featured article block. It doesn't matter what it is because I'm going to change it. So I'm going to grab that and I'm going to drag it over. Now I could drag it anywhere. Drag it there, drag it there, I could drag it over there. So let's go over to here. Okay? And there's that. Okay, it's just generic right now, but I'm going to change it. This training schedule. Okay, and maybe if, let's say we're doing training for QuickBooks Online, I could maybe put an icon there for online or POS or something like that. Okay, or I could simply delete it. Okay. Oops. All right. Didn't say very much in there, but that's a little training block. I could also take that in the crosshairs here, the little plus sign. I could drag that up here. I could also drag it. See how it changed? Right there it's wide and now it's narrow like that. And I could put it up there above the address or the date bar. Okay? So this is good. I've got some branding, I've got information they can get a hold of me. But I am on social media and I'd like them to connect over and like me on my social media buttons. So let's do this. I'm going to make a copy of this box. That's one of the other functions here. It's going to put it down there, but I'm going to drag it, whoa, not down there, right there. Okay, and I'm going to go in and I am going to, actually I'm going to get rid of this box. This isn't the best box. What I want, yes, is an article box. I'm going to put it right there, right there. I had it. Okay. All right, so I'm going to click in there and I'm going to edit it. I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to get rid of all of this. Okay? What I want to do over here, you can see there's a button now that says social over here. And I want to put like on Facebook. So I'm going to click on that. Now I have the option of several Facebook buttons, some big icons or one of these. I like this like us. Now I need to go down here and make sure this is our Facebook URL, not just facebook.com, but facebook.com/ghostpartner. And I'm going to put it in there. Boom. Go back here, I'm going to center justify it. I like that. So let me give a couple spaces and I'm going to put our Twitter in there. Okay, Twitter, same story. It's got our URL. It's got that. Boom. I like that. Okay, so now people know that we're on social media. Maybe they've got a training schedule for us today. They know our contact information. They've got our logo and branding. They're all set to go. Now you got the article. It's ready to roll. Okay? Now, you can also go in here in colors and fonts, and you can change this to be an outline. You could change the body background to be a specific color. I'm not going to do that. That looks really ugly. Let's put a green. Okay? You can do anything on this. Left column, right column, divider color. There's all sorts of stuff you can do on this that can make the newsletter look any way you want. Okay, so we make sure to save it. Okay, this is set to auto save, but let's save it. Okay, so we've got the newsletter done, got some branding done on it. Now we want to send it to our list. But this is the first time we've done it, for example. So let's go and upload a list. So I've saved, and now I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to go to Contacts. Yes, I've saved in Contacts. Okay. About halfway down the Contacts list is this area right here. It says Lists and Create New. So we want to create new. So here we want to QB Clients. Okay. Now, we recommend you divide up your list as needed. Let's say you have 100 clients. They're all QuickBooks clients. Rather than load up a list of 100 QuickBooks clients, maybe 20 of those are restaurant people, and maybe another 30 are nonprofit, and then the rest of them are all general businesses. We recommend that you upload a QuickBooks restaurant, QuickBooks nonprofit, QuickBooks general, whatever it works out for you. You'll use all the lists, for example, each time you send out your newsletter, but maybe there's some special messaging that you want to go just to your nonprofit people next month. Well, now you've got the list all ready to go, and you can send it that way. So there's our QuickBooks client list, and we're going to say Save, because we've just created the list. So let's come down here, and there's our list, but there's nobody in it. So we're going to come over here and say QuickBooks Clients. I'm going to go over here to say Add New Client. Now, you could just paste in address after address. That's one way to do it. We don't recommend that, because really a best practice is that if that list goes in, it ought to be Howard at Ghost Partner, and then you ought to know it's Howard and Flint and Ghost Partner. My first name, last name, and my company. Now, let's say you're starting off, you only have a few email addresses. You could just one by one put those in there. Select a field, and you could just copy and paste those in there. There's also, and you guys are probably interested in this, an import from QuickBooks. There's a little application here that you agree to the terms and conditions, and it has a little transfer where it takes from your QuickBooks into your private constant contact account. Nobody has access to those names and those emails except for you. These are yours. So that's one way to do it. I'm going to go from this direction, though, and I'm going to upload a file. In this case, it is a Excel spreadsheet. Okay, so I've grabbed it, and I'm going to submit it, and there it is. First name, last name, email address, company. It doesn't know what that is, but I have to tell it. I have to tell it that it's a workflow. Now, the first time you upload a list, if you're just new to Constant Contact or thinking about trying it, you're going to get a window that asks your permission. Actually, it is a disclaimer that you need to check off and say, I have permission to send these people emails. Okay? CAN spam compliance, that's the law we passed many years ago to try to combat spam, says that you have permission to email people who have opted in for your email and people you are currently doing business with or have a relationship with. So you absolutely can email your current clients. What they don't want you to do is go rent a list from the internet of businesses in Atlanta and then just start sending emails to those people. That is spam. Now, there are some gray areas. We get this a lot where there's a chamber list. And it depends. Every chamber does this a little bit differently. But if there's permission for you to email to that list, then you can. You just need to check with your chamber and see if it's okay. That's a gray area, but we're going to let you handle that yourself. But that's why it's a good idea to put that permission reminder at the top and say, hey, you're getting this because I'm the local QuickBooks expert. And if you want to unsubscribe, there's a link at the bottom, but we'd like you to add us to your address book. Okay, so here's the list, and I'm just going to hit submit, and then it's going to add those names in there. Okay, so I'm going to say okay. And it only takes a few minutes to get those names, especially that was a small list, 25 people. Okay, I'm going to go back up here to email. All right, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go, and here's our newsletter we've been editing, QuickBooks. There, the QBC. It's down here. There's all the work we've done. Now I'm going to go up to the top here and do continue. Okay? That's that. Now, I have another option or opportunity to edit the subject line. and I can add in lists. Now, it automatically added in my general interest list. I don't have to have that in there, but I can go to that and grab my QuickBooks Client list. We think it's a best practice to create some sort of seed list, meaning a list of all the people in your company. And if you're in a small company, maybe your spouse, just people that see the newsletter and see that you've put it out there. It's especially helpful if you've got some people in your company that would share it out to their Facebook accounts, and that helps you spread your brand around. So we've got those two, and see there's 25 names loaded up in that list, and I hit OK. All right, there's my from name, the from email addresses, everything's ready to go. Here's the other thing that's cool. I'm going to put this down, I'm going to start this over, and that is Simple Share. This is the really cool thing in Constant Contact, where you can send out to all your social media outlets at the same time that you email. So what you do is you click on the Simple Share button, and in this case I've only attached our Facebook account, but you could also attach your Twitter and your LinkedIn account. So normally there would be 3 up here. So what I can do is I can hit the edit button, and I can edit this in any way I want. Okay, it grabbed the subject line and then it shortened the URL, which is important. But I can change that to right here. Check out. I'm going to spell that right. Check out our August newsletter. Okay? And then if I wanted to grab another image, I could put it there, or I could use no thumbnail at all. And it's ready to go. And I hit done, and then save and close. Now what's going to happen, watch that change, it's got a pending message here. And if I grab the other 2 social networks, it would say 3 pending messages. So when this goes out, this goes out. So let's go to the top to schedule. I'm going to schedule. I could send right now, or I could send later. We always send you these newsletters on the 20th of the prior month. So the August issue got to you on July 20th, the September issue will get to you on August 20th, and so forth. So you have plenty of time to go in, to make changes, to make whatever branding changes you want to make, and then you're able to send this out. And you can send it out whenever. So I could send later. I could say that I want to send this on the 6th, and I want to do it at 7 a.m., and I'm ready to go. Okay? If I hit OK, it's scheduled. I'm done. I've done my newsletter. Hopefully that didn't take me any more than about 15 or 20 minutes, and I've got a regular newsletter going out to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn if I want, and out via email. Okay? So I'm going to close that up there and save that. Okay, let me go back over to this. Okay, so that was Constant Contact and Word. If you are not using Constant Contact now and would like to try it, it is absolutely free for 60 days. No obligation, no credit card. You can just sign up an account. You can go to this special website, nanghost.constantcontact.com. nanghost.constantcontact.com. And you can sign up for 60 days for free, and we'll load the newsletters into your account, and you can try all this stuff before you pay for Constant Contact. Constant Contact is only $15 to $20 a month, up to 500 people on your contact list. 15 to 20 bucks a month is usually plenty for people. It's not very expensive, and it's definitely worth the money. We'll support you, but Constant Contact has lots of support by email, chat, and phone. You can call up 7 days a week a human being at Constant Contact and say, I forgot how to add a color, put my logo in, whatever it is, and they will walk you through it. There is a benefit in using an email service that you have to pay for, and it is that you get support, because there will be times you might get stuck on something or you want to try something new. This is where to do it. It's great. I will also say that in Constant Contact, we've only talked about email, but there's also event marketing. If you're doing training and you're doing events, event marketing is great. And there's also surveys here that are great as well. Okay, so that's Constant Contact. We also want to offer to you guys what we call the Pro Plan. Okay, this is where we do all of this for you and more. And let me show you what that means. Let me go over to right here and here. Let me show you an example. This is Cannon Wright Blount. They're an accounting firm out of Memphis, and they're a NAN Gold member. And So this is their website. We created for them in Constant Contact, what's about to come up here, which is a template right there that looks like their website, right? It's got the header, it's got the coloring, it's got the navigation, it's got their contact information here, their social media links, all their badges, everything's here, and of course there's the article. So what we do is we go in every month, or twice a month in your cases, and load up both newsletters into their account, into their Constant Contact account, in their custom template. We do all that for you. All you have to do is come in and edit the opening paragraph if you want. And just say, hey, it's August outside, it's still hot, or we have summer hours, or don't forget about training. Whatever you want to do, just like we showed you earlier, it's very easy to edit. You can edit all this stuff. So what happens is that a company like Cannon Wright Blount goes in, this goes out via email, it also gets posted to their Facebook page, which is going to come up here in a second. All right, there's their Facebook page, and there's their issue, and you would click on it, and there it is again. There's their issue. Now when you look at it from Facebook, you can share it to your social media. Looks like 3 people have already tweeted that, and you can also join their email list. Isn't that cool? That does a lot of branding and marketing for you, and this is all can be automated, so it just goes out when you want it to go out, and we do most of the work on that. Okay, so that's the Pro plan. The Pro plan, all that work, you're already getting the newsletters for free as part of your NAN Gold membership, but this Pro is only $54 a month. So for $54 a month, we'll do the custom template, we'll load the newsletters every month, we'll make sure they're all set up to go to your social media. Then what we also do is we'll come back and add them to your website. We'll add it to your blog, or we'll create an archive on your page. So you get email, social, and website. If you want to take advantage of the Pro, you can go to our shopping cart at shop.ghostpartner.com. There's a button down there on the left side called NAN, and there is our NAN Pro special at $54 a month, or it's $154 a quarter, where we do all that work. Thank you guys very much. You've got my contact information right there, howard@ghostpartner.com. If you want to contact us via email, if you've got questions, let us know. We'd love to help you. We'd like to get going right away with those newsletters if you're not getting them, so call us or call Stormy at NAN, and we'll get going. And folks, we really appreciate it, and thanks for your time.